Welcome to the Tailslate. I'm Ben Stacey, and this is Tim Evans. And
on this edition, what a blowout at challenge. Would you opt out of a challenge for food? And wow, tribal bombshells.
kaboom! Yeah. Well, we're 12 left. This is episode 9. 12 people left. Taylor and Adam, I sort of was referring to them as the blackmail bros. Both blackmailing each other with info that they had.
Yes, if you tell's on me, I'm going to tell on you.
Yeah.
We knew it was going to blow up eventually.
Oh, eventually. I don't know which is a worse secret, though. Which would you be more upset about if you were somebody else on the tribe?
Well, the whole stealing food thing to me is ridiculous.
Yeah.
You go around sneaking that's a big no-no. In any
Getting an advantage is part of the game. Somebody's going to get one, so you see how you use it. So, I mean, I wouldn't hold that against somebody. Whereas stealing our food, that's crazy.
But I admitted I stole food, so that makes it even.
Exactly, yeah. We'll get to what happened at Tribal after I don't know what he was doing.
I couldn't get it because they had figtails before.
Figtails.
And now that she's gone, I'm thinking, is it J-tails now? Because, the two of them are really connected. And
Taily J, or I don't know. Hannah was going on about how she finally gets to play. She's sort of going both ways.
She's all happy.
Yeah, I mean, I hope she does get to play more,
and she's into the revenge game too.
That's right. Revenge is a really big issue in this one. So we get a really cool reward challenge. That looked pretty tough as well.
Well, I mean, you're dragging that heavy crate through sand. I mean
and under a heavy net as well,
so it could catch easily on the net, rope.
Catch in the sand. Yeah, but. Yeah, that would have been tough. The reward, though.
But as soon as I saw the teams, I immediately said, "Oh, purple!
Hannah,
I'm picking purple."
What were you doing? You were picking the small people. Were you thinking about
strategy?
A puzzle? Yeah.
I thought they were doing well at the beginning. They started to get it under the net, and I went, "Oh, somebody's holding the net up. That might be good." And they got one guy pushing, and
they never got out from under the net, did they? They never got out.
They never got out.
No. So that was cool. But when they went on the reward, did you see the size of those burgers? Oh my God.
As a matter of fact, look at the things.
I was tempted to pause the show, run out, and get a burger. It made me so hungry. I'm like, oh my gosh, I really want to have a burger now.
And I loved it in the challenges too, the way Jeff sets everything up, and you can tell when you're don't eat for a while. But he's always, I know it's worth playing for, but here's what you're going to be playing for: cheeseburgers. Everybody's going, oh.
Yeah.
I just love that.
And the drinks. Watching Brett get drunk was hilarious. At least he looks like a pretty good drunk. So Adam was. Yeah, in one of his confessionals was saying he's worried that he's playing a bit too hard. Do you think he's playing too hard?
No.
He may not be playing completely wisely, but...
we get to see the highlights, right? It's not like they're there 10 hours a day constantly talking to somebody new all the time.
Yeah.
You get the highlights, the snippets of it. So
Yeah. So, I don't think he's playing too hard. He's just got to be careful who he talks to and what he reveals to people. I was curious why Sunday seemed to be targeting Jess. I know it's because she said Jess voted for her, but that was way back. What's the grudge now? I don't quite understand her reasoning.
Well, Jess and Sunday are, holding grudges. If somebody votes for you... But
is Jess holding a grudge against Sunday? I don't see that. So if Jess thinks she's happily going along with them, then she's no threat to Sunday.
Yes.
Once Sunday starts targeting her, everybody eventually gets wind of it, then Jess now becomes a threat back.
Well, and that's why Sunday's still a wild card, because she could easily say, because she was getting up this time going, no, I want to get rid of Jess. That's it.
But if we're on it, and let's say you had voted for me a while back, but things have been relatively good, and you're thinking, okay, I'm in good with you now, that's great. I should go... That's good. He's in tight with me. He's not trying to get me out. I can use him. But if I start holding a grudge against you, well, you voted for me before, and you get wind of it, you're going to then... It just... I don't understand.
Well, the only way it works is when they have a common enemy. then okay, it's better to
Then they
team
work
up with
together.
you
Yeah.
than it is to go. And that's when she finally went, okay, I'll vote. I don't want to vote for somebody else, but I will.
Yeah. So what did you think of the immunity challenge? David, as he walks in, first thing he says
before
is,
we get to there, with the challenge, the reward.
Oh, the reward
when
one?
they're sitting in the pool and they're having their drinks and all that
Yes.
stuff. I was thinking how telling it is, though, when you go on those rewards and you're having a few drinks and you're having all the food and then the cliques come together.
Oh, yes.
They
Yes,
really
they do.
start to...
And Sunday is sitting on the
She's
out.
all by herself over there and
Yeah.
she's starting to go, maybe
Yeah.
I'm not where I think I am. And that's a really telling thing.
It is. Yeah, that's for sure. And actually, you'd be smart not to drink, let everybody else drink, and just sit back and go, listen to the conversations and so on. So that immunity challenge, David walks in and goes, oh no. It's that balancing thing, which looked really tough. I don't know whether you'd want to hold it straight, get it on one side so you have more, I don't know.
Plus, you're on a narrow
thing, yeah.
thing as well. And
I was really concerned that Taylor or one of those guys would win because we had seen confessionals before saying, oh, I really have to win immunity. Like Jay was saying, I've got to win immunity. And often when they show that, they end up being the ones that win it. And
I picked Taylor to win the challenge. I mean, he's a snowboarder. He's going to have good balance and he's going to be able to do that. And I thought, that was my money. And when it got down to the end, Taylor seemed to be cocky. He seemed to be going, la da da da, I can do this. And I went, whoa.
I think he lost it. Not just the challenge, but he lost it mentally in this last episode.
He didn't have it much to begin with.
No, but he was doing really stupid stuff.
But would you have opted out of a challenge to get some food if you go, you know what, I'm not going to beat this snowboarder guy, or I don't have...
Okay. Part of me would say never. But as who was it? Zeke set out and Will.
Yes.
And Will had to have soft drinks. I would have wanted the soft drinks. I don't like beer. Hopefully they would have provided that for me.
Do you know what the drinking age is in
Coca-Cola.
Fiji?
I don't know, but they're probably basing it on the U.S.
It's 18 in Fiji.
So he can drink. He's allowed to, but he's airing on TV. Anyway, I think it was Will said he knew he wouldn't be able to win that challenge.
Well, and I was thinking the same thing about some of the other guys. Like
so
Chris
if you
and
know
Brent
that you have no chance, I'm crappy at balancing, there's no way, then you might as well have food.
But it's the appearance, too.
The appearance of it, yeah, that's true. It did look bad, but it didn't hurt those two guys in the end. So, I don't know. If I'd seen the burgers from the previous reward and that was what they were giving, I think I might have gone, I'll sit this one out. Yeah, I don't know. It's a tough one because us watching at home don't have the hunger driving us.
And even the people that had the reward, I mean, that was a day previous. Like, oh, they ate yesterday. Like,
yeah, if you had one meal every couple of days, you'd still be starving.
And if you're a big guy like Chris or like, I'm not going to be able to balance on that little thing and hold this.
Yeah, I think that's a total depends on the situation call. So after they get back from tribal, Ken won. He's safe. Nobody was going to target him anyway. So they start talking about splitting the votes on Jay and Taylor because what if Jay plays his idol?
Yep.
They all seem to know he has an idol, or
they just think someone might have it.
Yeah. So splitting the votes is fine, but I think you also have to take into that calculation how many are against you, because there would have been Will, Taylor, Jay voting against them, and so that I guess it still would have worked because they would have had enough splitting to beat that vote.
Well, if they had, say, 4 and 4.
Yeah.
And then, the 3 people are voting against them. All it takes is one person again. All it takes is Sunday to go, okay, tricky. I'm going to take one vote off of this person and add it over there, and it messes up the whole plan. So you're counting on 8 people all agreeing for certainty.
Exactly. So I would rather almost not split the vote if it was up to me. Not split it and take the risk that one of you goes home because they vote against you. I guess it depends who you are. If you're the one who feels like they're targeting you, you may not want to.
But once it got to tribal, it was pretty clear that everyone was safe except 3 people.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't have been worried so much after the big explosion with Adam.
That's right. But then you can't go deciding, okay, we're not going to split now. Like, I mean,
No, but if I was Sunday, I now would say, okay, forget that. I'm not changing my mind now and voting against, because I'm safe. I'm good.
That's right. Yeah. So I was thinking Jay should have played his idol. He didn't, which ended up being wise in this instance, but it was close.
I thought Adam should have played his too.
I was less concerned for Adam, actually, because that argument we were talking about, which is worse, the stealing food or having an advantage. And Taylor kept playing that up like, he's going to steal your loved one reward. I go, no, he probably wouldn't. Like, you're probably not going to, if you're going to use that advantage, you're not going to steal a reward, especially a big one like that that's going to get everybody pissed off. No way. I actually thought he might use it this episode during that reward challenge. I was almost expecting those 6 at 1 to be going up. Oh, hold on, Jeff. That would have been cool. And slightly safer because you're in a group. You know, you still have a group of people that will be happy with you.
Yeah, and it was a steal thing. It wasn't just, I can join in.
No, it's you take the reward.
So...
Yeah, so he could have stolen it and for his group of people.
Oh, I thought it was just him.
Well, I don't know if it's individual rewards. I'm assuming if it's a group, he can do it too, which means he should have been able to steal that from that group, give it to his group.
Or, yeah, I'm not sure.
In that case, it could be a good advantage. I don't see how an individual one is an advantage to you.
No, but I'm going to take the reward instead of Taylor or instead of somebody else. Like, I wonder if, I'm not sure how that works.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think how that works in an individual situation to your advantage.
I don't think it works where he could steal it from 6 people.
From 6 people
and
to
say, I'm just going myself instead of you 6. And be like, no, you can replace one person.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not entirely sure. But anyway, yeah. But anyway, I still don't think the fact that he has an advantage is a reason to vote him out. Like, Taylor seemed to think, oh, this is a slam dunk. You guys are going to vote Adam out now because I told you he's got an advantage.
No, but he also said, oh, he's the one that helped me dig the...
That's true. But he didn't help him dig the hole, did he?
Plus, he was eating the food with me.
He wasn't eating the food.
No, doesn't matter. Truth is reality when you perceive it to be reality.
Yeah. But then Jay's like, well, I just ate some. Like, what the...
But if you help me dig the hole and you're keeping that a secret from everybody, and he was just lying through his teeth, but...
I think
sounded
saw
good
through it though, because come on, it was Taylor. Jeez, basically he was digging his own grave there. Like, it was like everything coming out of his mouth. You're going, you're too cocky. You're done.
And Adam helped him dig the grave.
Now, here's the thing: forget the blow up. You know, it's either most likely going to be Jay or Taylor that goes. If you're Jay and Taylor, right? They're gunning for you guys. So. Even if you all wanted Adam out, so you know Taylor wants to get Adam out, you want, maybe will vote Adam, somebody else will vote Adam. If you're Jay, do you go, screw this, they're probably going to split the vote, I'm voting Taylor. That's what I would do.
And that's exactly what he did.
He did do that, yes, and that was wise.
Yes.
Like, if you know there's a split vote, you might be, with your group of people that's left, be going, oh, let's target that person just in case, and then start going, you know what? I'm going to vote for you because that's one more vote on you than there's on me.
Yes. And I had to go back and double check that after too.
Yes,
who voted for who? And like, oh yeah, he did. Because the numbers.
The only one who voted for Adam was Taylor.
Yeah.
Dummy.
They saw through it.
Oh, man.
Stealing food will never get you far in this game.
No. So where do you stand now? Your prediction for who's going to win. You lost one of your contenders. You lost Michelle last week.
Yeah, well, ever since the beginning of the show after episode 1, I have my picks from each, so they're all still in it. I'm gonna.
And who do you have again? You had
well, so I had the tribe. So on the Gen X tribe, I had Chris, Ken, and Brett.
Okay.
That's who I picked.
They still
I'm
have
not
a
so
good
sure
chance,
now,
actually.
but they have a chance.
Yeah. And what about on the Millennials? You had somebody else making
just
it to the
Jay
end.
and Hannah.
Just Jay and Hannah. That's right. Oh, I thought Michelle. Or left. Right. Michelle's gone. Jay is smart enough if he can make it through, but he's going to be perceived as a huge threat the whole time.
Yes,
so it's going to be tough for him to get through. I'm still kind of leaning towards David.
a little bit.
I think if he can make it to the end, he's got a good shot. It's unlikely, but
He's not up against Ty.
that's right. That's right. Anyway, anything else for this episode?
We are getting down to the good stuff.
Yeah. 10, 11, 12, maybe 4 episodes left if they go to 13.
I think there's going to be more.
You think so?
Yeah.
They have a lot of people left.
Yeah. Still 12 left.
Oh, 11 now.
11 now.
But potentially 4 episodes left. 11, that's...
Yeah, I think there'll be 6. I haven't looked at the schedule, but...
Well, it's usually 13 episodes. We're episode 9. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. Plus, they have basically how many days left? They have they were at day 25, so like only 14 days left to get rid of, to whittle it down. Yeah. That's going to be like one a day almost for them. So anyway, it's going to be interesting to see what happens. It's going to get exciting because there's going to be some. Obviously, people aren't going to stay in their alliances forever, and yeah. So that was episode 9 of Survivor Millennials versus Gen X. Looking forward to more.